Thanks. It's Pet Week right here on Good Day Orlando. Today we're going to start with a topic that a lot of pet owners have dealt with, or they know they will one day. We're talking about losing a pet, how painful it can be. While there's no right or wrong way to grieve the loss of a pet, there are some healthy ways that you can cope and teach your kids to cope too.
Joining us with this morning with more on coping with a pet loss, licensed mental health counselor Shantala Boss and Sierra, her little dog, who should not be listening to this conversation.
Don't listen to
Don't, Sierra. Shush, shush, shush.
No.
Let me tell you something. If you've never had to put a dog down before, you think you may be jaded to the world. The tears will flow. I've had to do 2 dogs in my time, and you're devastated. You're wrecked.
It is. It is absolutely devastating. Shantala, what do you want people to know? Because I'm sure you've had clients even who come to you and just really have a hard time getting over that loss.
Well, I think the important thing is a friend of mine told me something really profound yesterday. It's not really necessarily what they do for us, but what they experience with us. I think sometimes we kind of belittle the meaning of a pet, and sometimes we might feel like guilty because we're experiencing so much grief or so much loss, or wondering why there's so many changes in our life, or we feel so empty. Well, they actually are kind of like a little journal, a live journal of everything we go through. You know, they're part of our daily life. And dogs, over the last 10,000 years, have actually been made or bred to be the only animal for a companion, for a human. So they're actually feeling the same things we're feeling. They're emotionally in tune with us and able to really be an unconditional love for us.
And that's it right there, because
that's the key.
And there's nothing to be embarrassed about. I know some people will be like, you know, it's a member of our family. Oh, come on, it's a dog, it's a cat, or whatever. But it really is, for many people, the only unconditional love. You can pour anything into the dog, and they will always return nothing but love for you.
Right, and it's unfortunate. Sometimes my husband, I've kissed my dog before I kiss my husband when I get home. And it's not that I don't want to kiss my husband, but sometimes you just want that person not to talk, you just want to get a little cuddle, and then you move on to the next thing.
Right. So, and to have your husband lick your cheek, it's just never good.
It's not the same.
That's just not
the same.
No,
what about with kids, Shantala? Because that's such a sensitive subject, especially depending on the age range of the child. How do you go about helping them cope with the loss?
I think, you know, just understanding their grief and not trying to categorize it. A lot of times, like I said, like, we know that humans are more important than animals, but there is no objective to emotion. So every type of emotion we feel, you can't be objective in that. And if this is your best buddy and you've been with this dog every day and you're really close to this dog, and then a friend dies that you don't really know, you shouldn't be told, well, get over it because something else is going on. You know, there's emotions are emotions, and they should be recognized, and the child should be able to grieve that and not be guilted in, well, just get another one, we'll just deal with it.
Right, because it's interesting you bring that up. Isn't that the other big thing? It's like, especially with kids, it's sometimes immediate, can we get another dog? Can we get another pet?
Be careful.
Should there be a little bit of a lapse there, or a little time frame?
I think there should be a little bit of a lapse, just to kind of remember the dog, talk about the memories, the things you've been through. These dogs grow up with kids. I mean, they're really a big part of their life. But not to feel guilty for getting another dog. I mean, that's what they were bred for. That's what they have evolved to be, as our friends.
And if you do it,
she's biting me now. It's okay, Sierra. She wants to go be with you.
If you do it too, Hi, Sierra. You get her. You get her.
I love it.
Hey, don't bite. The end will come sooner than you think there, Sierra. Don't be biting.
I think you made her mad, Shantala. You made her mad.
I don't like this conversation at all.
I'm going to live forever. She can outlive us all.
Shantala, how can people get in touch with you?
My website is shantalaboss.com. Sierra comes to work with me usually, and she's very friendly.
In a better mood.
She's usually in a better mood. She doesn't like this topic.
She doesn't like the bright lights or the topic.
All right.
Always good to see you, Shantala.
You too.
All right, how about this?